Hello, hello, hello. My name's Joey Nisker, and I'm here with my lovely wife and author and director of the Home Life Center here in Farmington, Michigan. Why don't you say hello?
Hi, everyone.
So thanks for tuning in. This is the first of many podcasts, which are all centered around Stacy's new book.
Relationship building.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about relationship building, the book, and what you're trying to do with it?
Sure. Well, first, I'd just like to say thank you for hosting this
You're
and
so welcome.
co-writing this book with me. So, relationship building, there are 13 topics, and each topic is defined, and meaningful questions are asked, and then there's an action plan of telling you how to move forward in your gratitude or self-love or whatever the topic is.
So how many topics are there? Did you say?
No, I didn't. There's 13 topics total.
And I take it that if you can master those 13 topics, you will have a healthy relationship.
Definitely moving towards building healthier relationships. Absolutely.
So relationships with who? Your dog, yourself?
Relationships with anyone, to be honest, but where the relationship starts is with yourself.
Makes sense.
And then it'll ripple out into all other relationships, whether it's with your dog or your family, your friends, co-workers, whoever it is.
All right, we have more important relationships to talk about than relationships with our dogs, right? We're here today, November 1st, 2015, and it's the month of
November, Thanksgiving.
That's the answer I was looking for. And Thanksgiving is a day, whether you are Native American, whatever your ethnicity is, that you are reminded that you have things to be thankful for or things to be grateful for, right?
Absolutely.
And so, you're vegan, right?
I am vegan.
So you're not grateful for turkey.
Definitely not grateful for turkey.
The potatoes without the butter.
For food.
The
Absolutely.
root vegetables, right?
Food sourced from Mother Nature.
All right, so after we eat our root vegetables and our meatless turkey, what are some of the simplest things that we can be grateful for?
Well, on a daily basis, not just on Thanksgiving, Joey, to be appreciative and thankful for everything, beginning with our breath, the food we eat, our health, anything, the sunshine, just expressing and feeling thankfulness for everything.
Okay, so when you say that, I don't know why, but my mind is drawn to a person who's sitting in their house and thinks they have nothing to be grateful for. They're depressed, they've lost a girlfriend, a boyfriend, they're recently divorced, whatever it is. What are some of the things that you can help to spark gratitude in a person that I just described?
Sure. Affirming your appreciation, no matter how big or small, will most definitely grow your gratitude. Whether you say it,
Affirming your appreciation for what?
for life, for a meal, for a dear friend. It can be as simple as a beautiful flower that you see in Mother Nature.
So start with the simplest things, and even a person that is down on their luck still can realize that they do have things to be thankful and grateful for, right?
Absolutely. And one thing that comes to mind is appreciation, like I said, for Mother Nature and for the sun. And just as in a yoga practice, we do what's called a sun salutation. That is saluting the sun and saying thank you for the sun rising, because even if we don't see the sun or feel it, it rises every single day to bring us light.
So, other than just thinking these things and thinking what we have to be grateful for, what are some of the other exercises or practices that someone can employ to learn how to be more grateful?
Practices other than saying and speaking or thinking, we can write what we're appreciative for. A gratitude journal is an amazing way to begin that.
Good idea.
Yeah, so maybe even writing like 5 things you're grateful for every day, and that can be something for the whole family to do together. I'm a huge believer in bringing the family in to be part of this whole practice of gratitude or anything else that's part of the book or life.
So it all begins at home, and it all begins with the kids too, right? So teaching your children this rather than having them learn how to be grateful when they turn 30 or 40, if you can teach them how to at least recognize what gratitude is at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, that's probably going to go a long way, right?
Yes, it's huge to start.
We do that at home, right?
We do that at home,
And
and
do you
it's.
think it works?
I hope so. Sometimes, but we're hoping that we're planting those seeds, and as we continue to model it, rather, it's either do as I say or do as I do. So the more we can model and practice it, the more our children it'll seep into what they're doing and how they act, and we'll definitely grow from there. So really planting those seeds and then watering those seeds, continuing. It's not just doing it once. Like anything, it's a practice as you can build it and grow.
Okay, what about acts of service? Do you think that's something, especially during November, December, the holiday months, people need help, people need food, people need clothing, people need warmth. Do you think that is something that can spark gratitude in a person by providing acts of service?
Absolutely. One of my favorite sayings is if you give good, you get good. So providing an act of service and helping someone in need is most definitely a way for you to feel good and feel appreciation within yourself and community. So there's many opportunities during the holiday season, like you said, to give back in whatever way fills your heart with joy.
So it sounds like the more seeds you plant, the better luck you'll have with growing the plant. So the more is better, right? You can journal, you can provide acts of service, you can begin discussions with your children. There's a lot of things you can do to plant these seeds, right?
Absolutely, and remembering to continue with it. And I most definitely recommend on Thanksgiving going around and saying what you're grateful for, but also practicing that every day.
Or meetings, family meetings is something we do, right?
Absolutely.
When we're together at the end of a busy weekend, we all get together and we all just communicate. And even if it's not to bring up negative things and things we don't like about the person, or stay away from my room, or don't go in my room, or stay out of the bathroom, whatever it is, right? If you can change that mindset and be like, well, thank you for helping me with this, or thank you for helping me with my homework, and turn it around, those are things that can go a long way.
Yes, pointing out the positive is huge. So saying thank you, you helped me. It was very nice and kind of you to share as a family is absolutely a wonderful, wonderful way to model and share as a family.
Okay, so on the flip side of the coin, with the person that I described as being down on their luck and depressed, I want you to consider this. You have someone who has all the worldly possessions that you could ever imagine. They have the big home, they have the white picket fence, they have 2.5 kids. I don't know how you get 2.5 kids, but we'll let Stacy educate you on that.
Thanks, Joe.
No problem. So how do you suggest that a person like that, pauses and recognizes all that they have to be grateful for other than just their possessions?
Sure. It's definitely taking a step back and, again, being appreciative for the simple treasures in life. Your breath, your child doing a kind act, having any opportunity to connect with another human being in a positive way.
So where do you find the time? Like I said, you're chasing down kids, you're running carpools, you're at work, you're in meetings, you don't get home till 7. When does a person have the time to be recognized that they have so much to be grateful for?
Great question. Well, a companion to our relationship building book is going to be a relationship building meditation, which is a wonderful way as you're in the hustle and bustle of life to listen as you go from point A to B, and it helps to slow you down and increase your breath awareness and appreciation for growing all of your relationships. So that's for a multitasker, it's going to be amazing. So that's just one way. Like I said, journaling 5 ways that you're grateful every day would be wonderful. Modeling that as a family for sure.
Great. Well, I love it. This is just one of many topics that are in your new book, Relationship Building. And if we didn't already mention, you can go to www.homelifecenter.net to purchase the book. You can also go on Amazon as well as Xlibris, Xlibris.com, Xlibris Press, to purchase this book. And we hope that you'll tune in for many more episodes and podcasts that we're going to put out. And we thank you for tuning in, and thank you, Stacy, for having us here at Home Life Center.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome.
I was going to tell you thank you so much for hosting and supporting and being part of this amazing movement towards building better relationships.
Great, and rather than rolling credits, we want to recognize all the help that we had here, right? We had craft services by Brady, we had directing by Noah, we had cinematography by Molly, and we had Aiden who ran distractions and was just a general all-around help, jack of all trades. So thank you all. We love you. Peace.
Peace.
We out.